Are you a fan of Leeds United, Everton or Leicester City? Because if you are, you're going to get really angry by the end of this video, because today we're predicting who's going down from the Premier League. Now, there's 9 teams in it. 3 of them are going down. We've looked at recent form. We've looked at points on the board. We've looked at all the remaining fixtures of all of those clubs. Who's going to go down this season? And I tell you what, I'm in a really good mood today, so I'm going to give away this Leeds United shirt. All you got to do is put in the comments why you deserve that shirt. And we'll only give it away if we hit 100,000 subscribers. Bosh. 12th in the table is Crystal Palace. This is a team my great-granddad Herbert Swan used to play for. Now, they've recently sacked the gaffer, Patrick Vieira, and they've brought in Roy Hodgson to keep them up. And that had immediate effects. After 4 defeats in a row, they beat Leicester City. I reckon this club will be all right. They struggle a little bit for goals, but you've got Wilfried Zaha. You're going to finish 12th. In 13th place at the moment, it's Leeds United, and there is the shirt sent to me by the owners. Now, my brother Stuart, Thog Uncle Stuart, is a supporter of Leeds. I'd send him the shirt, but he's getting a little bit big recently, you know what I mean. Leeds United, 7 points in the last 5 games, including 2 wins in the last 3 games. And what a massive victory that was against Nottingham Forest. The thing about Leeds, they have got some brilliant team spirit. The Ellen Road crowd is like a 12th man. And in the likes of Sinisteria, Greenwood and Gnonto, they've got some really good young talent. Leeds United are going to be fine this season. 13th place. 14th right now is Wolverhampton Wanderers, supported by one of my oldest friends, Andy, and his boys, and they go to every game. And this season, they've only seen 23 goals in the league. That's as bad as anyone. 4 points over the last 5 games. It looks good at times, and then they go and ship 4 goals at home to Leeds United. So very unpredictable. But I reckon Wolves will pull out a couple of 1-0 victories, probably at home, and they will survive in 15th place. 15th in the league right now is West Ham United. Now, they've got 7 points from the last 5 games, but last night they were smashed by Newcastle United. And I saw the highlights, and defensively they were absolutely woeful, which is unusual because this season they've been very reasonable at the back. They've shed less goals than the likes of Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur. But you look at their fixture list, and 3 of the next 6 games are against Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City. I think West Ham will stay up. We need them to stay up for the sake of the league. 16th place. In 16th place right now, it's Everton. I've got a soft spot for them because my mum was born up in Liverpool back in the day. Now, they've got 6 points off the last 5 games. The key here is that Sean Dyche came in and he's really changed the team round. He's made them fitter, stronger, defensively better, and he's given them the will to win. And if you don't win, then draw. We saw what happened against Tottenham Hotspur. You're 1-0 down after 68 minutes. You're down to 10 men, and yet somehow, well, a Michael Keane absolute stunner, somehow you come back and get something from the game. Everton are going to be absolutely all right. Now, they're the joint lowest scorers in the league with 23 goals, but they've been much better recently. They're going to finish 14th. In 17th place right now, it's Nottingham Forest Football Club. Now, apologies to the vlogger Matchday with Max, but it's going to be really tough for the rest of the season. Forest have got 2 points over the last 5 games. This season, we've seen some really good home form at times, but away from home, you've been absolutely woeful. And recently, the Forest team is looking a bit tired. And the worry here is the fixtures over the next few weeks. Aston Villa, Man United, Liverpool, Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford. You're playing those 5 teams all from the top half over the next 5 weeks. I'm sorry, Forest. I'm sorry, Matchday with Max. You're going to finish 19th. Forest are going down. In 18th place at the moment, it's AFC Bournemouth, and this is a really tough one to call. They've got 6 points off the last 5 games, and on their day, they can be wonderful. We saw that at home to Liverpool when they pulled off that shock victory, but then they'll go and lose to somebody that they shouldn't lose to. I reckon it's going to go right down to the wire. Now, remember that AFC Bournemouth have got the worst defensive record in the league, 57 goals conceded, and for that reason, on goal difference, Bournemouth are going to finish 18th. I'm sorry, AFC Bournemouth, you're going down. Leicester City are in 19th place at the moment. They've got 1 point of the last 5 games. That is the worst form in the league. And the problem is the defence, because up front they've scored 40 goals this season. That is the most scored in the bottom half of the table. And with Harvey Barnes and James Maddison in there, surely they've got a chance of staying up. But then you looked at the Villa game. They pressed the self-destruct button. Dewsbury Hall was sent off. Villa get a late winner. This is going to go right down to the wire, but I reckon Leicester will survive on goal difference. 17th place. And finally, Southampton in 20th place. Now, everyone has written them off. They've got 5 points in the last 5 games. They're 4 points adrift of the top of the relegation zone, and they've got Manchester City to come up next. It's not impossible for them to survive, but the problem is they don't score a lot of goals. 23 goals scored this season, the joint worst in the league. And I'm sorry, Southampton, you're going to finish rock bottom in 20th. To summarise, Bournemouth are going down, Nottingham Forest are going down, and Southampton are going down. Now, if you like this video and other videos, please press the like button and subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers and get Theo another silver plaque. And if you want that Leeds shirt, put in the comments why you deserve it. See ya.